Thinking of moving to Calgary and wondering what communities are the best? I'm going to share with you my favorite communities in the city of Calgary. I'm Ann Stranges, your go-to Calgary real estate agent, and let's get into it. Let's start with the heart of the city. Coming in at number one, we're going to go with Lower Mount Royal and Mission. These two communities kind of border each other, so I'm just going to use an umbrella term here of calling it Lower Mount Royal, Mission, that area. What I love about here is you have access, direct access to 17th Ave, otherwise known as the Red Mile, because it goes all the way down to the Saddle Dome where the Calgary Flames play. And then we've also got 4th Street, which is a hub of the best shops, restaurants in the city. If you want to go out and be seen, that's where people are going, whether it's 17th Ave or 4th Street. Another thing I love about this community is the housing options are quite diverse. So if you want to get into a starter condo, you can get into a one-bedroom condo for as low as 200,000, 220,000, or you have options that are a million plus. So there's a really nice range here depending what stage you are in life. Plus, you're easily connected to all the bike pathways in the city of Calgary and easy access starting from the Elbow River pathway system and then connecting to the Bow River pathway system. Those are the reasons why Lower Mount Royal and Mission is my number one top pick. So we're going to move on to the second one. My second favorite community in the city of Calgary is Sunnyside and Kennsington. And again, these two communities border on each other. This is completely self-serving. I'm going to start by saying this. My favorite shop in the entire city is in Sunnyside, and that's Oolong Tea House. I have to admit, I'm not a coffee drinker. I only drink tea, and I do not travel and I do not start my day unless I have a tea from Oolong Tea House. So not only is my favorite shop in this community, it's a really vibrant and eclectic community. So you've got a really interesting mix of century homes, new infills, newer condos that are going up. We have access to the C train there that has its own Sunnyside stop. There's a Safeway grocery store and tons of shops and restaurants, little boutique consignment shops, boutique clothing stores, tons of coffee shops. And then another really wonderful thing that's similar to what Lower Mount Royal and Mission was like is that Sunnyside is very accessible to the Bow River pathway. So you're just a couple blocks off of Memorial. And if you wanted to go for a walk on the pathway, access the Peace Bridge, it's a really easily accessible area. And it just makes lifestyle options become more accessible when you live in a great community like this. My third favorite community is in the northwest of Calgary, and it is called Charleswood. Charleswood is very popular with bungalows that were built in the 60s. And the reason why I love this community is because it's very reminiscent of where I grew up, and it has streets that are lined with big mature trees. So if that's something that you like, Charleswood is absolutely the community for you. They don't just have bungalows, they also have newer builds as well. Another great thing about Charleswood, going back to accessibility, the Brentwood C train station is very accessible, and Charleswood actually just borders on the south tip of Nose Hill Park. So you can kind of pick up the trend I'm going with here. What constitutes a favorite community for me? It's accessibility, it's lifestyle options, and options to be outdoors. Nose Hill Park is an incredibly large park in the center of Calgary, a bit in the northeast part of Calgary, and Charleswood bordering on this park is just an incredible lifestyle option to have at your own back door. My fourth favorite community in Calgary is Woodbine. And I promise you, when I show properties in Woodbine, the grass is always greener there. I don't know what it is, but it is a fact. And if you are a realtor who has also been showing properties in this community, tell me if you notice the same thing. It just seems that way. The grass is always greener in Woodbine. What I love about this community is that it is neighbors with one of North America's largest urban parks. So I'm talking Fish Creek Park, which is a provincial park. If you haven't been there, it is absolutely incredible. Woodbine, in my opinion, has, again, older tree-lined streets. It's a very established community. You've got anywhere from young families, professionals, and you've got a mix of really beautiful estate style homes. One other great feature is that it's accessible to Costco. So if you're someone with a large family and being close to Costco, purchasing in bulk, this is a really great feature, and one of the reasons why Woodbine makes my list. And finally, my fifth favorite community in the city is Aspen Woods. So Aspen is located west of the city, and from a real estate perspective, Aspen and communities in the west of the city really seem to be insulated from any market fluctuations we have. So, from an investment standpoint, I would suggest Aspen or communities in the west. Aspen also has an incredible urban lifestyle option. So, it's home to two of my favorite restaurants, which you can also find in the Mission Lower Mount Royal area. And those two are Blanco Cantina and Una Pizza. They also have a wide range of shops and restaurants, again, ranging from fine dining, if that's something that you're going for, or something that's simple and easy grab and go. People in this community are often looking for private schools, higher end amenities, but one thing that I really love about this community is that it's very accessible to the number one highway. So if you're looking to get out and go to the mountains, because it's west of the city and the accessibility of our roadway system in Calgary, it makes it a top contender for me. Not quite number one. There's a reason it's number five, but Aspen Woods is absolutely one of my favorite communities in the city. So those are my five favorite options for communities in the city, and hopefully it paints a good picture. It's a mix of lifestyle, real estate, and a sense of community in these areas. I'm curious to hear what your favorite communities are in Calgary, and if you have any questions or want to leave a comment, please leave that below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.